Hi there, this is Adam from Tin Robot Games. Today we're going to be talking about tanks, but no thanks. So we're going to go through our basic setup of the actual gameplay itself. All the colors represent the 4 different players. The objective of this game is to be the last battalion standing. Now there are 2 ways that you can be eliminated from this game. One, by losing all of your bases, or getting all of your tanks eliminated as well. So now that everything's set up here, we're going to start off. I'm going to teach you guys how to play this game. You're going to take the dice, you're going to roll the dice to figure out who goes first in that order. What happens is the person with the highest number obviously is going to go first, followed by the person to their left, because we're going to go clockwise around the table. Now, when we play this game, you have 2 options. You can either move with the green dice, or you can shoot with the red dice. Just to clarify, if you are planning to move and you pick up the red dice and you roll it, that indicates you're shooting because you are using the red dice. Well, now you have to shoot. There's no, oops, I picked up the wrong dice. You actually have to do what the dice is. No give me backs or any of that. Now, for a basic move, you're allowed to move with your tank forwards or backwards. You may go side to side or on the diagonal. If you're moving, you are not allowed to drive through any of the bunkers, bases, or other tanks that are on the board. Now, moving on my first turn, I would pick up the green dice to declare once again that I am moving. For this turn here, I'm going to say I rolled a 5. Rolling a 5, you can choose now to use 1 tank and move it 5 spaces, or you can take that 5 and now move it amongst all your tanks. Here's an example of what I can do with that 5. So I'm going to take this, I'm going to move them to the right 1. Now, when I move it to the right 1, if I want to continue moving on with the same tank, I can't count that next spot to the right because there's a tank in the way. So I would actually have to go around. So I'd go 2, 3, 4, 5. Or I can now, if I'm going back to the beginning of my turn here and I've rolled my 5, I can split it up however I like. If I want to move once again the center one out of the way of harm's way, I can move it to the left 1. And now I can split it up with the other tanks. I'm going to take my right tank here, I'm going to move it over, that's 3 moves. And I'll move my other one over 1, which equals a total of 5. Now, shooting in this game, you can shoot either forward, backwards, you can shoot side to side, or on the diagonal, but a shot must continue in a completely straight line. It can't curve. You cannot shoot through any of the bases. You cannot shoot through a tank to hit a tank next to it. You have to take out the tank that's in line of sight. And that goes with also the bases. If there's a base in front of you and you want to hit the tank beside it, you have to take out the base first and then you can proceed to hit the following tank. So once again, you would have to take the red dice and declare which person I'm actually going to shoot. Am I going to shoot the red target first, or am I going to shoot the blue tank? They're each 4 away, so in order to shoot the tank, I need a 4 or higher to destroy my opponent's tank. Sometimes you're lucky, sometimes you're not. I happen to roll a 1, which means I shot, but I totally missed. If I roll, and I rolled a 5 here, now counting towards my right, going after the blue opponent, I'm going to count how many squares that is on the angle. So I've counted 1, 2, 3, 4. Because it's 5 and under, I've hit my target. That's now eliminated and out of the game. So once you've destroyed one of your enemies, like I have just done with the blue here, you're going to take this and you're going to place it on the bottom of the board. You notice you have a kill counter. And guys, that's as easy as it is to play this game. I hope you enjoy the game as much as I do. I'm Adam from Tin Robot Games.
Resistance to fun is futile.
Happy hunting.